Yeah, welcome yet again to Kelly Hazel's channel. So this episode, we are going to look at how to create an entertainment website, a very professional one, and how to keep it going. So before we start, in my previous video, I introduced you to the dashboard, to the various items, settings, and stuff on the dashboard. Now we want to design an entertainment website. Now before we go, let me introduce you to some few items here on the dashboard before we proceed. So this is the post. This is where your post, or you make your post. So if you want to post something on your website, you just come to add new, then the page will be open for you. When it opens, whatever you post here and click on publish, it will reflect on your website, which is this place. Before you go, let me say this. This is the front end of the site. This is the front end of the site. And then this is the back end of the site. This is the engine. This is where you do every editing, every correction, everything is done here. This is the engine. So whatever you do here reflects here at the front end for people to see. So whatever you post here reflects on the front end. So whatever you post here reflects on the front end. So this is where you can create categories as well. So when we start properly, we'll be looking at how to create those categories and then how to proceed. This is the media. This is where every image that you downloaded or copied to the site is stored. So the media house, all pictures, images, and documents. These are the pages, the contact us pages, the privacy pages, disclaimer pages here, and then comments. So when people comment on your post, when you come there, you see all comments here. Then the appearance. But then let's start. When we get here, you would understand few things here. So now with the site we want to develop, we would need a team to be able to start this process. So I go to appearance and click on teams. Okay, these are WordPress themes. They are already in the WordPress. So I want to see if I can add a new theme. So this is a theme that I have identified that I used often. Cadence. It's Cadence. So this is Cadence. So I'm installing Cadence theme on my website. So when I finish installing, it will show. Okay, so it has installed. Now I need to activate it. So I'm activating it. So thank you for choosing Cadence theme. So it is activated. Let me see how it looks at the front end. This is the front end. So this is it. This is Cadence theme. So copyright 2022 my blog WordPress theme by Cadence. So Cadence theme. That is fine. So we have Cadence installed. Now let's proceed to our backend. So now we have Cadence installed. We would need some plugins for us to be able to design this entertainment website. We would have to install some plugins that will aid us in the entire process. So let's go straight to let's head straight to plugins. This is plugins. We want to add new. Good. So with this site we would need Elementor. Once we are designing an Elementor. So let's install Elementor. Let's install Elementor. Okay, it's installed. So let's install element kit. Element kit. So this is elements kit for header, footer, mega menu builder. Okay, so let's install smart slider. Smart slider. No. Smart slider. Looking for one particular one. Smart slider. Okay, smart slider. Now essential add-ons. Let me also add essential add-ons. So essential add-ons, it is added. Let me add a popular post. Popular post. Okay, yeah, let me. Popular post. Related, let me also add related content. Okay, related post. Okay, so let me add a contact form. Contact form 7. Good. So now let me go to the installed plugins and activate them. So I'm here, the installed plugins. So let me activate the plugins. Alright, so I have the plugins fully activated. Now let me see. I have the plugins fully activated. Now that I have the plugins fully activated, we are set to go. So you can see the essential add-ons here, elements kit here. Let's see. You can see related posts here. We can see smart slider here as well. Now let's add our pages. Let's add our pages. We want to add our pages. So contact us page, publish, and then you click on add new. So another one, about us, published. Let me add again. Privacy, publish. Disclaimer. So privacy, publish. So let's see whether it is reflecting here. So good. So you see we've added about us, contact us, disclaimer, home, privacy, and they are all showing here. They are all showing here. They are all showing here. But we'll move this to the footnote very soon. So they are all showing here. Now let's say the site I want to create is so let's say I want to add under services page. Okay, so I've added another services page. So let's see. So probably okay. So yeah, so the pages you want to add. So when you add, they will reflect there. If you want to delete, you can come open the pages, click on trash, then that is it. You see, I just deleted it to Hip Life, so you see it's gone. Now let's move to categories. Probably because the site is an entertainment website, and entertainment website, we know we have a lot of entertainment websites. So or entertainment, we have a lot of entertainment, as in the dance, so we have hip hop, hip life, gospel, and praises, and a host of them. So we want to create our categories page. Now we know entertainment is broad. We want to categorize them. If it is entertainment, if it is about gospel, you know that when you click on gospel, you are going to stuff related to gospel. So we want to create our categories. So first is category. Now I've created gospel. The second is hip life. The third is worship. Entertainment, news. Yeah, so you can create as much categories you want to create depending on what you want to use the site for. So depending on what you want to use the site for, you can create as many as you want. You can create as many as you want. So you can say dancehall. You can say you want to create for drill. Now, so we've created this number of categories. Now we want to, okay, so let's see. So I've added celebrity news. Probably also add videos. Also added videos. Good, so I've added videos. Now I'm done with my categories, so let me proceed to the menu and group them very well. So let's proceed to menu. So this is menu. This is my menu. So let me title this one as home menu, main menu. Now I need to select the pages that I want display on the site. So now I've typed in main menu, so I need to create menu first before I can add the individual pages. So this is it. Now probably I want some things to display on the home menu. So on the primary menu, I have contact us, services that I want display. First, let me see. So I'm coming. Where is the menu? So I've added to menu. Let me save and see. Yeah, so service about us is here. Now let me add the other pages. So I've come to this place. Okay, I've selected all, so let me add all to menu. Good. So I've added this to menu. Now I need to group them. You know, we have a entertainment, news, so I need to arrange them very well. So this is it, entertainment. I want it to be on the first. Then I want music to come. Then I want celebrity news there, entertainment news, music, celebrity news, services about us. Now the music, these are the other musics that we have, so I need to put them under music. So this is it. Afrobeat is there, Asaka is there, dancehall is there, drill music is there, gospel is there, hip life is there, worship is there. So I want this. So after doing that, you save menu. So let's check the front end and see what is there. Good. You see, I have them here. This is entertainment news, music, celebrity, services, and all that. You see, when you click on music, this is the drop down. You'll be seeing Afrobeat, Asaka, dancehall, drill music, gospel, high life, worship, and the rest. So we have this page, the uncategorized. I can take the uncategorized, remove uncategorized. So let's see. I've removed the uncategorized. Good. So uncategorized is not there. Now let's go to settings. So settings, reading. So we set this to static page, and then we want this to be a home page. Okay, let me create a block page. Add new page. So let me create block. Good. So I've created block. Okay, so let me go to settings, reading. Okay, so static page. What is having no title? Let me check the particular page that is having no title. Okay, so that is fine. Now that we are almost through with the pages creation and then categories page, let's move on to the front page. This is the front page, so we want to visit the front page and do some few editing. So this is the front page. Now we want to edit the front page with Elementor, but before that, let's set our sliders. Let's set our smart slider. So this is smart slider, so let's go to smart slider dashboard. Good. So we are currently in smart slider dashboard, so let's click on go to dashboard. When we get to dashboard, there are samples projects here, and you can equally decide to use the, so let's say I want to create a new project. So start with the templates, because there are already templates there. I don't want to waste my time by no. So let me check and see. So these are the templates, so you go through and see the one that it will be okay for your slider. So let me import this one. So you need to subscribe. So you need to subscribe. So I'm subscribing. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? So this is our smart slider. Go to dashboard, new project, template. So import. Good. So you can decide to subscribe or not subscribe. So yes, I am here. Now you need to download some images that you want to use for your slider. So now this is the one I want to use as my slider. So I have some images down already that I'd want to use. So I'll click on the plus sign and then pick the images from okay, I want to use Roman race. This is Roman race. So I want to use Roman reigns. So let's say I want to use Roman reigns. Now this is Roman reigns. I want to use Roman reigns. So this is Roman reigns. And then I want to, let's say I want to add another, pick Roman reigns again. So this is a smart slider. So I've added this, the content here. So you can edit this content. So I can say home of quality music and entertainment news. Okay, so I think it's too big. Let me look at the style. The boldness, see it has reduced. Let me 500 bold. Bold. Let me reduce the size. So size reduce. Let me check the height. I think the height. Okay, should I underline it? Okay, let me underline it. Let me center it. Okay, it's already there. It's centered. Good. Now let me see the background. Okay, it's normal. It's okay. The padding. So let me save. So it is saved. Successfully. So now let me go back to my home page. So this is the front page. I want to edit. I want to bring the slider that I designed. So click on edit with Elementor. Click on edit with Elementor. So we are editing with Elementor. Good. So we are here. Okay, so we want to edit with Elementor. So we will drop, you click on the plus sign, then this will pop out. You click on the plus here again. Let's see if we can bring our smart slider here. So our smart slider, Roman reigns and co should come. Yes, insert. I should see Roman reigns. Wow. Okay. I need to go back again, do one or two things. My smart slider should be here. So we are done with creating our entertainment, news, our pages, and then the categories. Now we are back to where we are supposed to edit the home page and then insert our smart slider, the slider that we built. We need to change it. We need to change the slider that we built. We need to change the slider that we built ourselves for this tutorial. Yes. Yes, so we are here. We want to add our smart slider. So the smart slider, you make sure you pick about 3 images. So we want to add our smart slider, but first of all you need to click on the plus sign, then you select the structure. Now you go here and then type in smart slider. So you drag it to where you want the smart slider to be. So yes, so we have our smart slider here. So we have our smart slider. So we have our smart slider here. Good. So we have our smart slider. So we are good to go. Now that we have our smart slider, we need to add posts. So we need to add posts to our page. So let's add a few posts. Let's get some content on the page. Then we can proceed to design our website proper. Just that the image quality is not that good, but this is for sample work. Probably if you want to design your own site, a music or entertainment website or music download website, you know what to do. You know you need to get quality images for your work. But what we are doing is for tutorial purposes. So I just downloaded this image from Google and I'm using it. But if you want to design for yourself or someone and make it professional, you need to get an image that is very professional. You get an image that is very professional. All these things here, read more, short story, can be edited at the smart slider. So let's go to the smart slider and see how you can do some of this editing. So let's leave here. I've not saved it, so it is gone. Now let's go to the smart slider. It's here, which I downloaded, so it's here. So when you open the smart slider, you you go to dashboard. Dashboard, this is the one I imported, so edit. Now it has 3 layers, it has 3 sliders, but you need to make sure that you have 3 pictures on all of them, so that when someone visits your site, you see that it will just be rolling, or the image or the slider will be moving, it will not be static. Yes. So when you come here, let's say you want to edit. When you click on edit, this is what I have here. This is I read more. So I can click on read more and edit it. Home of, okay, let me make it caps. Home of celebrity news. So that is it, home of celebrity news. Let me say I don't want this read more, so I want to delete it. So you just click on these 3 dots here, you come down and then you click on delete. Then it is gone. It is gone. You can equally edit this text, the style and how you want it to be like. You can equally edit it here. If you don't want it to be that bold, you can change the boldness here and it will go. You can change it here and it will go. So the font, so normal font, have you seen it has changed? Let's say bold. Have you seen bold? So the size, I want to reduce the size. You see, I've reduced the size. So this is it. Maybe I want to underline it and then slant it. I can equally do that. I want to center it or drag it to the left, center it, and I can have it that same way. Maybe the background, I want to have a hover. Yes. Opacity, I want to reduce the opacity. Yes, so you can equally reduce the opacity. Maybe you want a border. Yes, so you want a border. Yes, so you have your border here. Maybe a bit of padding. Maybe you want a bit of padding. Let's see how it behaves on laptop. That's fine. So after updates, we'll come here for 1 or 2 corrections. Yes, so we are done here. So when we finish, we save this one, then it is saved. So we can go back and then visit this one also and do the same thing here. Life hack. Probably we don't want this life hack, so we want to delete it. So yes, so it's deleted. Now it's saved. Now let's go to the last one, because all these sliders will be on your site. So when someone visits, he or she would see these things there, will see your slider there. So this is it. So we are done editing our slider. I'm saying this is for tutorial purposes. Kindly subscribe, kindly like, kindly share, kindly comment, kindly subscribe, kindly share, kindly comment. So you can do all these corrections here. Now let's go to our page and insert the slider. So this is our front page. So you click on edit. So we are editing this page with Elementor. Yeah, Elementor, yes. So we are editing this page with Elementor. So okay, I've already added it, but let me delete it and add it afresh. So when you want to add the smart slider, you click on the plus sign here. Then you select the structure of how you want it to look like. So this is it. Now you click on this sign, this menu here, then you typed in smart slider. You see it's already there, so you drag it to this place. Now you see this is the one I picked, is here. So when I select it, I'll just click on insert. Then hooray, my picture is here. So you see I've added 3. So when after everything, you see that it will be reflecting, or it will reflect on the site. So don't forget to update. So click on update, then it is saved. Now let's go to our website, our front end, and see whether we have this change there. Hooray, have you seen it? Hooray, have you seen it? 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 Wow, so we have our smart slider. As I indicated earlier, this is for tutorial purposes. So I just downloaded this image from Google. That is what I'm using. But then if you want to work for someone, if you are doing it professionally, the person would give you the images. So when you have the images, all you have to do is just use those quality images to design a professional site for the person. If it is your own, make sure you get good quality pictures. Good quality pictures. Good quality pictures for the professional work. You see my smart slider is here. The slider I use is here. So the images are here. So anytime you feel like changing any of the images here, all you have to do is to head back to your engine. The engine I mentioned earlier is the back end. The back end of this site. That is the engine. So when you head back to the engine, you can easily change these images here. You can easily change them there. After changing, you update and it will reflect. So it can be changed. Or yes, you can equally go to your Elementor, you can equally come here, put it into maintenance, put the whole site into maintenance mode, delete it, and then insert a new slider, update it here, and then it will reflect on your site. So you see we have a slider here. So when someone comes here, we can put this on automatic slide. So the person, you don't have to be tapping here back and forth for it to slide. No, when it comes here, it will be moving on its own. It will be moving on its own. So this is it. But before our site takes shape, we need to post. We need to add some few posts. We need to add some few posts before we proceed. So we need to add some few posts before we proceed. We need to add some few posts before we proceed. Yes. But then, before we even proceed to add few posts, I think we need to know something brief about the WordPress dashboard for the benefit of those who are beginners, who don't know anything about this, yet they want to learn how to design a website. So for the benefit of beginners, you need to get your domain name, your hosting, or you can decide to practice with a free package. Then as and when you get money, you can equally then proceed. As and when you get money, you can equally proceed to get this. So let's proceed. Now there are things we need to do in the settings area, and I think it's good I introduce you to the settings. So this is settings. So when you click on it, you see general. The general, this is the general. This contains settings such as the site title. So if it is entertainment, let's say 247 entertainment, you can put something here. Your tagline, maybe the #1 website for entertainment news, celebrity news, and all that. You push them here. You push them here. So the general contains settings such as site title, tagline, WordPress URL, which is here, WordPress URL, site URL, email registration, and then date format. Probably you want this date format to display under your post, or yes, so you do these corrections here. So we go to writing. It contains settings related to your post. So when you post something, it has these categories. So if you want your post to go under Afrobeat, in your post area you can have it there. These things are related to your post, so they are related to your post area. So let's go to settings again and go to reading. Reading contains settings related to site's front page, how many posts to show per page to readers, the RSS items to be shown, whether full text summary should be shown, and an option to discourage search engine from indexing the site. So these are related to the front page. So how many blog posts you want to display on the front page? If it is 20, you pick 20. You want 20 to display on the front post. And then syndication fee shown. Also, for each post in a feed, include a full text or except. So when we start posting, you understand the full text and except. Search engine visibility. Do you want to discourage search engine from indexing your site? Probably if you want your site to appear on Google, I don't think you discourage search engine from indexing your site, because you want your site to appear on Google. You have to leave this place, and then if you have made any changes, you click on save, then you are good to go. So discussion contains settings related to linking posts with other blogs that are reference, comment settings, email notification, and all that. That is about discussion. So media, everything that you've imported to the site, the thumbnail, the size, they are here. So the size contains settings related to upload and management of images and other media within WordPress. So things like image sizes, cropping options can be managed here as well. And then permalinks. So permalinks contains settings related to URL structure of the website. These settings make it easier for users to find and remember URLs to specific posts. Using the correct structure would also help to better organize posts within the various categories. Options in the settings here allow you to control whether you want dates reflected in your URLs or just title. So let's say this is the structure. You want, when you post, you want only the date, day, and the name to reflect. And then you want the month and the name, post name, and then custom structure. Normally you go for post name because you want the domain name to appear, and then the post name, which is the post title, to appear. So definitely you go in for post name because that is what you want to appear there. So this is a brief about the settings. Now we need to create some posts, create a few posts on our site so that we can continue customization. So if you come here, you see the number of posts that is on the page, the number of comments, you see them here, and then the pages created to, you see the pages created here. So this place you can use it to manage comments. So all comments are here. If you want to approve, you click on approve, check it out, and then approve it. If you don't want to approve it, you can trash it. Also, you have some popular posts display here, and then daily popular posts, you see some of them here. Even so here, even if there's any update about WordPress, you would also have it here. If it is WordPress 6.1.1 maintenance release, so anything related to your WordPress updates, you see them here. If there are plugins that needed to be updated, you see those plugins here as well. Plugins that needed to be updated, you can easily see them here as well, and then update them. Yes, so when we go to users, probably you are the only user, you are the only administrator, but you want to add someone else as a user as well. So all you have to do is to enter the person's name, the person's email, you complete the person's username, email, the first name, last name, and the website. So it's your website that you are creating, you are giving access. Now the person that you want to add to the site, the role you want to, do you want the person to be a contributor, to be an author, editor, or the administrator? So whatever you pick here, you have assigned that role to the person, and the person would quickly get an email that you have made him so and so of the site. And so the person also has access to the system to post on your website, to do correction and whatever, depending on the role you assign to the person. Yes, depending on the role you assigned to that particular person. That would enable the person to perform a specific task on your site. So whatever role you assign, you make sure you check it well before you assign those roles. So this is the dashboard of our website. Now we want to create a few posts. I think the video is becoming so lengthy, so I will make a few posts here, and then we can proceed from there. I will create a sample of pages of posts. So if you want to post, you know how to post. Then we can continue with the editing from the Elementor. Kindly subscribe, kindly share, kindly comment if you haven't. Kindly subscribe, kindly share, kindly comment if you haven't. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.